Okay, so today we're going to be learning about graphing.
Yay!
And this is a bar graph. Because, what is this shape? Is this a square? So we're using the square shape so we can keep all of our information, or what it's called is data, organized.
After this, can we play the Hello Mr. Mayor?
Probably not, because after this is nap time. Okay, we're going to take a rest because we've had a long day, haven't we?
Afternoon?
Maybe. Okay? So right now we're learning about graphs. And before we sat down to talk, what did you guys do?
We color?
Yeah. And each of you got to color how you get to school. And what we're going to do with how we get to school is we are going to tape it on the board. So we can find out how each member of our class gets to school. Now, would it be easy to remember how every person gets to school?
No.
No way. Because we have a lot of people in our class. Yeah. So it might be hard to remember. So we have graphs that help us organize everything and show it in a way that we can easily walk up to the graph and say, I wonder how many people walk to school. And so we just go over to this and it says walk. And we would count however many feet are in the walking section. And then we could say, how many people ride the school bus?
This for me in the car one.
Oh, no, okay. Shh, Ireland. Okay, you got to raise your hand to talk, okay? Thank you. And here is the car. So we would just go over here and count how many cars we have. So each of you colored a different one. And I'm going to call your name. And you're going to come up and you're going to take yours and you're going to tape it to where it goes. If you have a car, where does it go?
To the car.
Where does that point to it?
Car.
Good job. If you ride the bus, where do you point?
To the bus.
Good job. And if you walk, how do you point?
Feet.
Okay, so when it's your turn, you will come up and you're going to show me where to put yours, okay? And then we're going to see how many people drive a car to school, how many people take the bus to school, and how many people walk to school. So our graph is titled, How Our Class Gets to School. Okay? So, Mithra, will you come up here, please? Mithra, how do you get to school?
A car.
Do you drive the car? No. Who drives the car?
My dad.
Your dad drives the car. Does he drive the car fast? He does. Who rides in the car with you?
My brother.
He does. Do you sit in the front seat? No. Okay, ready? Let's put it up here. Where do all the people who ride cars put their car? Right here. So, class. Okay, thank you, Mithra. You can go sit down. Class, how many people so far drive a car to school? One person. Good job. And how do we know that one person drives a car to school?
Because they have to drive to school so they can go into the school.
Yes, but how does our graph help us know how many people drive a car to school?
Because
We want to know, but how? How do we know that only one person drives their car to school? Addison.
because there's one car.
Good job. Okay. Ireland, how do you get to school?
I walk.
You walk. Who do you walk to school with?
You.
You walk to school with me? Yes, we walk to kindergarten together in the morning after you get here, huh?
Even with Bonnie.
Even with Miss Bonnie. Okay, so if you walk to school, where would you put your foot? Right there. Good job. So, class, How many people walk to school?
1.
Good job. But actually, I'm going to call on Addison because she raised her hand. Addison, thank you for a quiet hand.
Because there's only 1 foot.
Okay, and how many people drive to school? Ireland.
1.
How do we know that?
Because it proves right there.
Okay, Armand. This is yours, right? How do you get to school, Armand?
I drive by myself.
You drive a bus all by yourself? Did you get your Class C license? You did? How old are you? 5? Wow, you must be the youngest bus driver. Is there anyone who rides on your bus? No one rides on your bus? Just you? Where do you park it?
I park it outside.
You park it outside? Okay. So Armand, if you drive a bus to school, can you show me where I would put that on the graph? So, class, we have 3 points of data. Look at our data. Do you know what our data is? Our data is all of how our class gets to school. So far, how many people walk to school?
1.
That's 1 point of data. How many people take the bus to school?
1.
That's 1 point of data right there. And how many people drive?
1.
How many people are posted on our graph so far?
1.
No. Let's count them.
1. 3. I said it.
You did say it. 3 points of data are on our graph. So we have 2 more points of data. Who is this? Miss Addison. Miss Addison, how do you get to school?
Drive a car.
You drive a car? Oh my goodness. Do you drive it all by yourself?
No.
Who drives the car?
Mama.
Mama drives the car? Do you sit in the front seat or the back seat?
The back seat.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
So
do too.
where do I put this point of data? Right there. Because what area is this? What column is this? The cars. So this is where all the cars go. Thank you, Miss Addison. You can go sit down. So class, how many people drive a car now? Is there only 1?
No, 2.
There's 2. So we have 2 people in our class so far that drive a car to school. Wow. But how many people take the bus?
1.
And how many people walk to school?
1.
Is that the same?
No.
Which one has the most data in it?
The car.
The car. So there is more people who drive a car to school than there is people who drive a bus to school. Is there more people who drive a bus or more people who walk to school?
Wow.
There's more people who walk?
Mm-mm.
Ireland, is it there more or less or the same number of people who drive a bus and walk to school?
Same.
Really? There's the same number? Look, because there's only 1. So is there more people who walk to school or is there more people who drive to school?
More people that drive to school.
That is right. So, Cindy, is there more people who ride the bus to school or more people who drive?
5.
You're right. You haven't put your thing on the board yet, huh? Cindy, come up here. How do you get to school, Cindy? You drive? Do you drive the car? Who drives the car?
I do.
Mommy drives the car?
I drive
Okay,
the car.
so Cindy, do I put this one over here? No, it doesn't. Does it look the same? No. Does it go here? Does it go here? Okay. Thank you, Cindy. Sometimes Miss Courtney gets confused. That's why I have you guys to show me how to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're professionals.
And I need cars.
You went. That's yours, right there, Miss.
But I need a lot of room.
Oh, you need a lot of brown? Yeah. But maybe afterwards you can color it and we can put it back up here.
Me too.
You already colored yours.
Well, I have to color my car.
Okay. Okay, so I have a question. How many people drive a car to school? Ireland.
1, 2, 3.
So let's write one car here. This is the second car. And this is the third car. So how many people drive a car to school? Ireland.
3.
3. So 3 people drive a car to school. How many people take the bus to school? Ireland.
1.
1. So in all, in this column, how many people take the bus? Addison.
1.
Good job. So Armand, how many people walk to school?
1.
So in all, Mithra, how many people walk?
1.
Okay. How do you know there's only one, Cindy?
Because
There's
there's 1.
1 foot, right? How do we know there's only one person who drives their very own bus to school? Ireland.
Because there's only 1 bus.
Good job. What am I going to ask? You don't know what I'm going to ask, so
I
wait.
do.
Wait. Okay. So which one has more? You guys don't even know what I'm going to ask. Wait just a second. Okay. I'm not going to call on anybody who has their hand up before I ask. Okay. So is there more people who walk to school or are there more people who take the bus? Ireland.
Nobody that has more. The foot doesn't have more, and the bus doesn't have more.
They don't have them more. So what do they have?
They only have 1.
They only have 1. Is 1 and 1 the same number?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so Armand, how many people drive a car to school? 3. How do you know that? Come show Miss Courtney how you know.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness. There's 3 people? Because there's 3 cars? Okay, go sit down. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so this is going to be a hard question. Who's ready for it? You are? Is there more people who take the bus or more people who drive? Ireland.
More people that drive.
How do you know?
Because there's 3 cars.
Oh, okay, but how many more people drive than take the bus?
There's 3 cars that are more, and 1 bus and 1 foot that are less.
Okay, so let's try something. Sit down, baby. Thank you. Okay. Let's draw a line right here on our graph. I need to do it over here, huh?
Can I look? Because
Miss Courtney can't draw a straight line.
I can.
I know, but Miss Courtney can't. She's not very good at it.
Do you want me to?
No, I think that will work. Can you guys see my lines?
No.
Yes, you can.
But this one.
I know it's crooked. It's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so how many more spaces would it take for the bus to be at the same number of cars? That's a hard one. Cindy, come up here. Show Miss Courtney. How many more buses would it take to get the same number as the cars? Look at right here. So there's 1 bus. How many more buses would we need? Go ahead. 2? How do you know that? Can you explain that?
Because there are 2 spaces.
There's 2 spaces. That is right, Cindy. Okay, go ahead and sit down. Addison, can you come up here? How many more feet do we need to have the same amount of cars as the same amount of feet?
2.
2? Oh my goodness, you're right. So go ahead and sit down. Thank you, Addison. So what does the graph show us? What does this graph tell us?
It tells us all the graph things that we made.
All the graph things that we made. Okay, what graph things did we make?
We made cars, and we made bus and foot.
But what do they tell us? What does the car tell us?
The car tells us is The color?
The color? Mithra, why do we have cars here?
Because
It's a hard question, huh? What is our graph called? How our class gets to school. So what do the 3 cars tell us? Cindy?
because they're already filling it.
So the 3 car tells us that 3 of our class members
Are filling.
Huh?
That are filling.
That fill in. 3 of our class members drive to school.
They're filling.
They fill in. Yeah, they fill in right here. So how many class members drive to school?
3.
How many class members drive their own bus to school?
1.
And how many class
1,
members walk?
1.
So, oh, okay, last question. How many class members do we have in all? Quiet hands. Do you know how many class members we have? Cindy, do you want to count them? Okay, come here. We'll count because each person wrote on the graph. So, how many class members do we have here?
1,
So, 2. Count this.
3, 4, 5.
So, in all, we have 5 class members. And that's our graph. Okay. Thank you, class.
You're welcome.
Don't look yet. I have to block it.